We live in these trucks. We have a limited amount of space. It is very important that we maximize and use all the storage space to the best of our ability. This is a mini truck tour showing how I utilize some of that space, and maybe you can get some ideas for how you set up your truck. Coming up. There's a considerable storage area that is found underneath the bed. There are 3 ways to get to the storage area underneath the bed. There's the door on the driver's side of the truck. There's a door on the passenger side of the truck. And of course, raising the bed. The 2 outside doors should be kept locked with the door key, because there's a hidden button on each side that can actually open the sleeper doors. And the last thing you want is somebody to be able to open your sleeper door and get to all your stuff, or you. So always keep these locked. Let's start on the passenger side and talk about what I keep under the bunk. First, I have my air blower. I use this air blower to clean out the trailers. Got this idea from Biggins Trucking. Under the blower, I keep 3 bins. The first one has the things I need to wash my hands, Go Joe, and some shop towels. The second has my rain gear. The third is just simply a miscellaneous. Notice I moved my warning triangles to the right side of the truck. I do not want to be on the left side of the truck having to dig these out in traffic. To keep the tow hooks from rattling, I wrapped them in an old pillowcase. I also keep my work boots underneath in this compartment. This area is taken up by the rear HVAC system. I keep all my hand tools and rags inside this box along with the puller for the tandems. This is my sous vide cooking cooler. I have a video on cooking a steak in the truck linked above. My Alpi Cool freezer, I also have a video on that, also linked above. I keep a few frozen meals in here. That always works out well when you can cook something in your Hot Logic Mini. Hidden behind the freezer is my bag that I keep my straps and corner cards in that I use for securing beer loads. I use a container to hold my windshield washer fluid, my oil, and my coolant, along with my cleaning supplies, my cutters for the seals, and my pin for sliding tandems. Our new trucks do not have a top bunk. Instead, we have a shelf that is put in by Black River. I keep my shower bag hanging on a couple of dollar store hooks. The same with my laundry bag. I hang it on the other side on a hook. Using some 6-hook brackets that I found at the Dollar Tree, I have my shirts hanging on the back wall. This box has a lot of my cooking stuff in it. Let's take a look. I have a few Hot Logic Minis. I like to cook multiple things. I have an Instant Pot 3-quart. I'm going to take a second here and remind everyone, whenever you put something electric, especially a cooking item in your truck, be sure to turn it around and read the data plate. In this particular case, it is 700 watts. That is important to know because we use inverter. The inverter in the 2021 Kenworth Millis unit has 1800 watts continuous power and 2000 watt surge power for when you're first starting something up. It is also a pure sine wave inverter. If you want to see what size your inverter is, locate your inverter, read the plate on the top. I have an electric eye and a skillet. Again, great size for cooking in a truck. Again, it is important to check the data plate. This is 1100 watts. Behind that, I keep my magic wand. Yep, Harry Potter kept his magic wand in a case, so do I. This is for sous vide cooking. It is my Innova. I keep my folded clothing in these under bed containers that I picked up from Walmart. They make it really easy to carry to the house when I want to reload them with fresh clothing. Hopefully in this brief truck tour, you've gotten some ideas about how to store the items that you carry in your truck. One of the reasons I use storage containers and other types of containers is it makes it easy if I need to remove something from the truck. For example, when I go home, all I have to remove is the containers that I put my clothes in, my laundry bag, and my Alpi Cool. I can restock at the house and bring it back to the truck, and I'm good to go. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow for more content.